Hello, happy Friday night everybody. How are you doing? I do have to say before I welcome everyone to the room, I do have the chat on subscribers only mode. Purely, I saw Renee do it on her stream the other day and she was saying that it helped with the daft YouTube SPAMMERS. So if you are not subscribed to the channel and you want to chat and you're watching this now and you want to chat, you will have to be subscribed to see your comments in the chat box over there. So hello Emily, lurking away lovely in the corner. Hi Mona, hi Ems. Thank you, Mona. Yes, happy birthday streams. I'm being treated to a lovely night out tomorrow night with my family. My husband's working, so we're going out the next weekend. But this weekend I'm going out for a nice, lovely meal with my family. Hi, Lizzie Barry. You've got Believe in Magic colouring book from the Isle of Man. Hello there, Lizzie. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Yes, I absolutely love this book. Kirsty bought it me, my lovely friend, who's in the chat there. Hello, Kirsty. Hello, Angela. Hi, hello, Sarah. So both me and Kirsty's got this book, and I absolutely love it. There's a lot of me in this book. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Lisbeth. How is everyone? Thank you for joining me on this Friday night. Now, I will say at the end of the chat as well, don't forget, if you're in my private live stream, there is one being set up for next Friday night, but that is private. You have to be in my Shellarty private live stream group. There is a few in it already, but you cannot watch the stream next week without my special link. So if you want to be part of my private live stream, please inbox me either on Facebook on Shellarty or inbox me on Instagram and I will send you the link. So good evening everyone. I don't think I've missed anyone. Hi Jamie. I don't know if I've said hi or not. Honestly, bear with me. So today we're doing Ashley's monochrome moments. I've tagged it at the top of the chat. So it's monochrome moments 2020 and it's colour any page monochrome, which is what I've done on this one. It's very bright actually, the brightness. Let me just sort my brightness out. I think it's having a wobbler. So yes, it's thanks to Kirsty that I have this book and it's wonderful. Just try and drop this contrast down a little bit so it's not as bright. That's better. Hello Texas, how are you? So yes, I've decided I'm going to use my Black Widows. So there is some dragons in here. I don't know if, oh yes, there is some monarchs and then the rest of the other sets. And the page I decided to do in this one was the Dreamcatcher. Ooh, I'll have to just break the spine just a second. It is brand spanking new. Got it for Christmas. I'm just gonna bend the spine. She always shouts at me because I always, Kirsty always shouts at me because I always spell her name with a Y and it's Kirsty with an I-E. She always says, I know when it's you, Shell, because she always put a Y on the end of my name. Right, let me just silence my phone. Isn't it gorgeous? I love it. So I thought the bird and the Dreamcatcher, I'm going to do it all in browns. So I checked with Ashley and you can use any brown out of your set. So I've got all my browns because I thought, is it just one pencil? My camera's being a bit funny. I'm probably going to have to get a new one. So I'm going to bear with it. I don't know if you can see it flashing. No, it's not on. I've turned the autofocus off and everything, but it's just a bit jumpy, so I don't know. It's causing a line across. I don't know why. But if it gets bad, I'll obviously end the stream. But if it's alright, we'll keep it going. So long as everyone can hear me alright, I'm not screaming and shouting, it's not too loud. Everyone give me a thumbs up if everything's okay. Sound, page, brightness. My stomach's just said hi to everyone. Hello, Be Cozy. Fellow Capricorn. Well, happy birthday. Has it been your birthday, Bee? Or is yours coming up? Hi, Fossil. I'm just checking I've not missed everyone or missed anyone. So yeah, just to reiterate what I said at the start of the stream, if you do want to chat, it is on subscriber only on the chat, just to get rid of some of them spammers that's been going around. There's been quite a lot. So the chat is set to subscribers only, so if you're not subscribed, unfortunately you won't be able to chat. Hello, Claire Wilcox from South Wales. My husband's got family in South Wales, all the way in Rhondda Valley. Had it already. Oh, well, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear B, happy belated birthday to you, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. So that's your happy birthday song for you. I'm not going to sing happy birthday to myself at all. But yeah, so please do make sure you are subscribed if you want to chat. If you find I'm not seeing your comments, that could be why, if you are watching and not subscribed. But it's just to help the mods because there's lots of them. Hello, Deb. Hello, Angela. So yes, I've checked. Pontypool. I'm not very familiar with South Wales. All I know is Rhondda Valley. And I remember driving over the big hills and all I did was sleep when I was there because the air was that fresh. But other than that, I don't know any other places. So, as I said before, Ashley said it's any brown within your set. So I just grabbed every brown. So I said to Ashley, can I use every single brown in the set? And I have. She's like, yep. Because I was thinking, is it just like one shade and 3 tones of it? But no, any brown pencil. So I thought, well, that's good. So the black does it right. And also a white, I think we can use, and a black. And obviously the blender. Hi, Sue. How are you? There's always a song in my stream. I'll probably get done for copyright one of these days. Just sitting there singing away like a nutter. So I am winging it with these browns. I'm just trying to find my lightest brown. So I've got my piece of paper. Why am I talking all posh like a weirdo? So I'm going to have my piece of paper right here and just cut it up. Oh, and I got, when we did the New Year hop with the lovely craft people in the community as well, that I was offered to do over the New Year, me and Tammy was part of that. I won a lovely gift off the Janet Nash off her stream, and it came, look how wonderful this is. And there's lots of little treats. I'm not going to show you the other side because it's got my address on, but there's lots of little bits and crafty bits and bobs on there, and I was like, oh, please, I hope I didn't just flash Janet's address there. Can someone please confirm? If I did, I'm going to have to edit that out later. I don't think I did. I don't think I flashed my address then, did I? I'm checking with Ashley. Don't believe you. Yeah, check, honestly. Okay, so what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to come in close because I'm going to try and get a nice wood effect on the wind, on the Dreamcatcher, I was going to call it. It's definitely not a wind catcher. I think my settings have gone right off the wall. I think my cameras give up the ghost. It's like, right, time for a new one. So that's good there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to check this is my lightest of the two browns. I don't think I've got a lighter one. Yeah, I'm liking this colour. So I'm starting off with Saddle, and this is from the dragon set. It's got a little dragon there. Wind Catcher. Good evening, Joyce. How are you? You didn't flash us. Oh, that's good. So I'm going to start off. I'm just going to put a nice layer. Oh, the widows go down nice on this paper. So I'm not too sure if any of you seen my wood grain that I've done before on the background series. I've done a wood, so I'm going to try and do a bit of like a wood technique on here rather than just probably should have started with the dark really first. That would have been much better. I'm going to try and keep up with chat as well. Don't forget, if you are chatting directly to me, please pop it in caps. And if I do miss it, please just shout, Shell, you've missed my comment. So how has everybody been? I'm missing a lot of things within the community purely because I'm just not on as much. I'm packing, I'm doing all kinds. A lot of you know what I'm up to. So yes, I want that one. I'm just going to sort out my darks for these. And I'm just going to get the black because I'm allowed black. So. No! Look at this! Oh no! Oh, it's big. It's big. Oh no! Oh, just stressful. Yeah, I'll always give you a sing song if I know it's your birthday, so please don't be shy. Let me know it's your birthday. I'm not the best singer. You won't ever see me on the top 10. You'll never see me on X Factor. But I will definitely give you a sing song if it's your birthday. Sometimes I break out in song for absolutely no reason at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take Midnight, which is the black. If I'm not allowed to use this, I'm sorry. So I'm going to do what we think is like a knot. And then kind of come around here. And drawing it off there. And then we can have another little knot here. This is like free-handed work. You know what I'm like. Okay. So we'll have another knot here in the middle of this. There'll only be little knots because it's just a little... I don't want to go overboard. I jinxed her by accident. Have you jinxed Miss Jamie? As if Jamie and now we have a broken tip. Yes, definitely a shell stream now. Definitely. And it's been that long since I did my background series. I can't even remember how I did the wooden background. Terrible. Okay, I feel you, Shelley. I've been out of touch, been playing catch up here lately, and whoa, so much I've missed. I know, isn't it? And I hope you're feeling much better now, Sarah, with everything you've been through, honey. I'm here anytime, you know that. I had a bit of a fangirl moment. Albert Jones, the creator of Black Widows, messaged me to ask if I'd admin the Black Widows colourist group on Facebook, and of course I said yes. Nice one, Ems! It's lovely, isn't it? I mean, just a fantastic set of pencils. So why not? What a great group to be. Plus you've got your own amazing group. Hello, Nana. Happy Friday. I see seen your pictures before of all your nails. That's left now is a laughing fit, and I'd say she's got her giddy pants on after our call earlier. I got my little giddy pants on. So next up, I'm going to use, no I'm not, I'm going to use brown, dark chocolate from the Scorpion set. What I'm going to do, very sharp, I'm going to come in between, I'm going to come in between them. Just ever so slightly. Light hand, I'm not pressing on hard at all. Going in between each one of them lines. I might put my phone up in front of me actually because I'm missing chat. That is truly an honour to be able to do his group, isn't it? It's just like, I would definitely be fangirling that. So then I'm going to come out from the knot of the wood here and just slightly here. So I thought I'm doing this stream tonight, which was my surprise one for Ashley's hashtag. And then I'm doing one more private stream next Friday, which is private. It's not public on YouTube. It's sent to people via a link. So if you're not part of that group, it's Shell Art's private stream. If you inbox me on Shell Art on Facebook or Shell Art on Instagram, and you want to be part of the private stream, where it will be private stream and anything will go in the chat. So if you're afraid to swear or anything like that, you will not be picked up for it in this. It's literally private. It will never be public on YouTube, and it's just literally going to be a private colouring chat where we can laugh. I won't be telling you what I'm colouring because I don't know how much. It won't be a detailed colour along anyway. It's just more of a colouring whilst chatting, absolute daily stuff and having a laugh. So that's going to be next Friday night. So if you want to be part of that, make sure you inbox me because you cannot get onto that without a link. Me, a rebel, break the rules. 'Tis your birthday again. Break the rules. So just making sure all my tips are sharp, because I'm doing such detail. So now we're going back to another dragon pencil, which is brown brick. Brown brick. I know how I would feel really privileged and honoured as well. It's amazing news. So what I'm doing with this, I think hopefully you can see. It's not too bright. I'm just literally going over the top of the line we've just done and coming slightly out again. And then after that Friday night stream, that will be the last stream you'll hear from me for a good few months, unfortunately. I will be around on videos, but I won't be doing any live streams at all. I might put the odd video on, you know, if I get any product reviews and things like that, you may see them kinds of videos popping up every now and again, but I'm predominantly going to be shutting the channel off. You can still see all the videos, I just won't be doing as much because obviously I'll be moving and I just won't have time. But I will be back with you all hopefully before Easter, and I will see you all in the main chats without a shadow of a doubt. I'll get my earbuds in a few minutes. Still at work, no audio yet, but hi there. Hi Ashley. So I just wanted to let you all know that I will be in other people's streams hopefully when I get a minute between decorating, but the house needs a lot of work, so it's going to be taking a lot of time, and my husband's just been told he has to have an operation, so now he's going to probably have an operation just as we're moving to the new house, so I'm going to have to do a lot more than I expected. But it's fine. I've got lots of friends and family who can help, so I'm not too worried. So then I'm going to come back in with our lightest colour again, which was Saddle, and just kind of blend all them together. And then I'm going to come back with my darker colour and just, not the black, just the very darkest one, which we'll have a look at what that is. And I must admit, this book really does take the colours, Black Widow colours, nicely. It's layering up well and smooshing together well. I'm going to go back to Dark Chocolate from the Scorpion. Blanket hellos before the boss lady gets here. So I'm just going to deepen that up in places. But I think the majority of you are on my private live stream group anyway. It's a bit like how the Patreon links work, but just not Patreon, it's just literally a private stream where we get to chat absolute whatever we want. I know, we didn't know Kirsty either. The doctors rang, the surgeons rang him the other day at work and was like, we're bringing your appointment forward. We didn't have a clue when it was going to be anyway. So yeah, they've said it's going to be the end of January or the end of February, so it's going to be exactly when we're moving, which is not great. But hey ho. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put a dark edge around it. I'll probably use the Midnight actually as a shadow. Because I want it to have that beveled 3D effect. I'm just darkening up these giving the wood texture. Sending positive vibes and swinging chickens for the hubster. Swinging chickens. Beth, it's called Believe in Magic by CLAIRE SCULLY. Yes, do you want to see the front? If anyone wants a flip through, let me know and I will flip it. I didn't know it was called Who She Was by CLAIRE SCULLY. I was trying to find what she was called, but there's nothing on the book. Or is it in the front page here? Oh yeah, there. Illustrated by CLAIRE SCULLY. But if anyone wants a flip, I will give you a flip through. If anyone wants a flip. You're already missed Shell Entertainment. Shell Entertainment, you're funny. So let me get my chat up on my phone so I can kind of, I've got my computer monitor at a right funny angle, so I can't see exactly what everyone's chatting about unless I turn my head, and then sometimes I get in the flow of colouring and I forget to look and then I miss half the chat. A flip through. I do well to colour what's on the page you are adding to it. I get you, Jamie, sorry. Hello, Brenda Lou. You would like a flip through. Flip. Let me get me vid up. Oh, that's me talking. We don't want no talking, but I do want the live chat up. If you hear my kids in the background, they're all in the bedrooms upstairs doing whatever it is they're doing, because the hubster is at work. So if you do hear strange noises and goings on, it is my children. They are old enough to be left on their own, so please don't think I'm just leaving my kids on the road. flip through. Let's do a flip because this book is gorgeous. I am going to put an official one on my page, but if you love things celestially and spiritually and stuff like that, it's a book for you. Let me just get my focus right for the book being out. Okay, so I'm going to put my camera a bit higher up. You all see that there? So let's have a see. So you get, it's very much, there's quite a lot of fine liner work in it. Can you all see it okay there? If I didn't say hi already, hi. Oh, I thought he was talking to me. So there's lots of crystals. So there's a bit of a write-up of what the picture means. I.e. it says the crow can be interpreted as a symbol of life, magic, mystery, intelligence, flexibility and destiny. Some even believe it brings bad luck. So he's sat on a load of crystals. So there's a lot of mandala type stuff in, but there's a good mixture of different things. So you've got your hands here with stuff coming through, little flowers and stuff. And then this is the Wheel of Fortune. So this is tarot. So there's a bit of everything in here. The wolf. So that's just an animal, but it's very fine linery, very but you could still turn that into a gorgeous page. Here is the herbs and flowers with lavender, sage and rosemary. And oh, look at these. I just want to get stuck in this book. I'm going to be doing loads when I'm back. So then the seasons one. And then you've got the triangle of 4 elements: earth, water and fire. So, oh, I like this. I'm thinking, tattoo. Tattoo. I was thinking of tattoos. Owls. An owl and the moon. It's very abstract moon. I love this though. You could make that look gorgeous. Then you've got the 3 earth signs that make up a part of the zodiac. Capricorn. Woohoo! I should have coloured that today, shouldn't I? Taurus and Virgo. This is part of that zodiac that incorporates them. Oh, this chat's not going to stay up, is it, if I don't play it? So I have to turn it down. There we go. Oh, they're gorgeous. I'm going to have a look at these. Christine Karen's Oracle cards. Well, I'm going to have a look. So this is the ancient mythology phoenix. Then you've got the Tree of Life, which I just think is stunning. My friend has the Tree of Life on her arm and it's gorgeous. Then we've got the triple goddess symbol, which is the growing moon by a full moon, and then so you've got a growing moon, a full moon, and then a fading moon. So everyone knows this in spirituality, you know, it's seen loads. The hourglass, and then you've got the butterfly. So it's starting off as the caterpillar into the butterfly, but I don't see where the caterpillar is. The triquetra, is that? Triquetra? I don't know. I can't pronounce it. Traditionally the wise woman. And then you've got the fire signs, which is Leo, Aries and Sagittarius. And then you've got rituals and all these crystals. Oh, it's gorgeous. The High Priestess. That's a tarot deck, that, yeah, tarot card. See, I was going to colour this. The key is symbol of freedom and liberation, but I'm going to colour this when I come back from my house move. So I didn't do that tonight. I chose the other one. So hopefully you can see, are these pages clear on screen? Then you've got the Ursa Major, the Great Bear, which is actually the constellation of Great Bear. And then you've got Hades, is it Kate's Wheel? Never heard of that. It's ancient Greek page. And then the snake has long been associated with the transformation due to its ability to shed its skin. This is one I've been playing with. I don't know if you can see it. I've been using the Arteza glitter pens, and they are so glittery. And I was doing some little, I don't know if I bring it up closer, you can see the glittery stuff. It's really glittery. I've been doing some little mini galaxy gems and stuff. I've been playing. But these are the 8 phases of the moon. And then you've got the ancient wisdom. Then we've got a bat. They're associated with black magic. And then the water signs, which is Scorpio, Pisces and Cancer. These are gorgeous, these. I love these. Then you've got the harvest moon. The spirit animals, which are guided to protect people as they undertake great journeys. That's what I'm colouring today. And then you've got the all-seeing eye, which is what I have here. Incorporating the two. And then we've got the Ace of Cups, which is another tarot card. A raven. Beautiful bird. Then we've got herbs, which all contain special powers to help the process of healing and ritual. And I am a firm believer what grows on earth is here and used and needed for human and animals. Anything that is grown, I think should not be made illegal, because if it's put on the planet to be grown, it's been there for a reason. Oh, so you'll have to colour that page if you get the book, Sarah. Formed over millions of years by fire, wind and water, crystals of healing powers gained from the sky and the earth. And I have all my crystals around me all the time. See, I think that's an orange, I can't remember the name of it, but I have all my stuff. I've took some of them out because I took them on a ghost hunt with me, some of them, my protection ones. Then you've got the stag, which is beautiful. Then you've got the ancient I can't pronounce words, me. This one. Apothecary. I'm terrible. I am terrible at pronunciation. I'm so sorry. But it's that word there. The sundial. We used to tell the time years and years and years ago. Shell, did you ever get the Colouring Beauty of Horror tarot set? I did not, no. I don't think I did. I'm on a spending ban, Ems. Not like to buy anything. It's an ancient tradition to throw coins into fountains of water for life force. These are the earth signs: Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. Beautiful page again. Then we've got the gates, which is like a garden thing. And then soaring above the rivers and mountains is an eagle. And then we've got spiders are the ultimate symbol of patience. They laboriously weave their beautiful webs and then braid their time, waiting for prey to find them. This I can't wait to colour. It's gorgeous. Apothecary. Thank you, Brenda Lou. My grandmother always used herbs and spices for healing, especially ginger and nutmeg for upset tummies. I've heard that before about upset tummies for that. Often found by foraging in the forest floor, mushrooms grow in all shapes and sizes. We all love colouring a good mushroom, getting on the neo colours. The human skull. And then... oh, that's a bit dark, isn't it? The human skull is the starkest reminder that all of us must one day face our own mortality. Nice. So one day your skull's got to be up floor somewhere and someone's got to dig it up if you're buried. The flickering flame of the burning candle is the ultimate symbol of positivity. Creatures like the moth flock to it because of the dirt. In the darkness, that tiny light can guide your way. So when things seem bleak and unnavigable, is that the right word? Look for a candle to illuminate your path and bring you safely to your next destination. enabled. I need this book. And then obviously you've got your star signs in the back, which is what I coloured for my 10 sharing the love video. So that was that one. So yes, that's that book. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? So if you do get the book and colour from it, please tag me in it on Instagram. I'll put it on my Facebook group at Shell Arctic Colouring Friends, and I can see what you're doing. She washed it down with a shot of whiskey and denied it. Sounds like my grandma. The only thing is with my grandma, it gave her away when she got rosy red cheeks. She always used to get rosy red cheeks from the alcohol. Oh, so that gave her away. Sorry, I'm just sorting my focus out. Honestly, I have a very dodgy camera. So let's get back on with colouring around these edges. So back to saddle. I'm going to make this, because with the other browns I want to use the warmer browns. There's even warmer one, the yellowy toned browns for the background. I'm going to try and mimic a sunset but not, just like a faded background. I'm just doing this layer extremely light. I'm out of frame. I'm so sorry. Oh, they are, aren't they, Joyce? It's a lovely book. It's an absolutely lovely book. I know it won't cater to everyone's interest, but I absolutely love it. This kind of stuff, as you all know, it's no secret. And it won't be everyone's cup of tea, but I absolutely adore it. It's beautiful. So I want to know what you're all colouring at the minute. Is anyone on whips? Has anyone got whips as long as their arm like I have? So I'm going to do a bigger knot in this one, I think. I might widen the section off a little bit and then kind of make it look like it's one and it's coming down here. Oh, I've literally watched season 3 of Discovery of Witches today in the last 2 days. Absolutely love that programme. I'm a big fan of Discovery of Witches. I love it. This one can be a double knotter. I'm going to have that coming down. So when you're doing your knots of wood like this, just literally go with whatever pattern you feel you want to do. So I'm going to do one at the edge here, and I'm going to bring this back out, and then again I'll do another little knot there. Working in House Mouse book. Oh, I think I've heard some people talk about the House Mouse book. Okay, so what I'm going to do is come back with Midnight up here before I move on to there, just where I've got it out. And I'm just going to use this as like a shadow. I'm just going to run it just around the very edge of this here. And this will just help give the illusion of like the wood ring is popping off the page a little bit. I have 2 whips in the one arena art. I'm doing a colour along with Ashley and just finished Chromatone. Oh, what's Chromatone? Have I missed out on a set of pencils I don't know about? Chromatone. They sound interesting. Do tell me more. Do tell me more. Monochrome. Oh! I see. Right, I get you. You're doing Ashley's body colour, right? Have you watched Stay Close on Netflix? I'm currently working on Mariola Budek image. Oh, I love Mariola Budek as well. No, I've not heard of Stay Close. Is it very similar? I love all my sci-fi type programs, mate. I'm definitely a sci-fi buff when it comes to all things supernatural. I just love them all. I watched the second season of Witcher in 2 days as well. What else have I just watched? I've just finished watching Van Helsing. My brain went to... Your brain went AWOL. I actually finished a page from Flowers and Gems by Grazio Salvo. Now debating my next, thinking it'll be Art Girl with the gun. I loved your Grazio Salvo page, Sarah. It was beautiful. I saw it on Instagram. So this is dark chocolate. No. Still you shall go in full screen mode while I have my tea. Oh, nice. What did Ian cook for you? I hope it was something lovely. Now, I'm just going on the inside of all the lines that I've done. And then obviously the edges. I hope this stands up to the monochrome. I hope it all looks brown when it's done. So hopefully I've got enough browns that I can make the bird look different to everything else. I think I have. If I don't do too many colours in this wood, I think I'll have enough. It's a murder mystery. Oh, my sister-in-law loves murder mysteries. She's always watching a lot of, as well as sci-fi, but she's definitely a murder mystery thing. I've been told I need to watch that Chicago Fire. And then that crosses over to Chicago Med, is it? And that you end up watching something from that. So I'm going to have a go at some of them at some point. But when the big series... like 20 odd seasons, I get a bit put off. Takeaway. Oh yeah, you was getting takeaway. Duh, you've just told me that. I want to work in Circle of Life this week. Oh, what page are you thinking of going for, Brenda? Hello, Fossil. No colouring, just come from work and now lying in the bathtub and watching stream. Oh, well, I'm glad we're keeping you company in the bath. I can't wait to have a nice deep bath. This bath in this house is pants. And it's dead shallow and I'm too big. So when I get in it, it really frustrates me because I don't get all my body submerged in it and I love being submerged in bath water. So when I get a dead disappointing bath here, so I tend to have more showers. Going on to brown brick, I tend to have more showers than I do baths. But in the new house, the bath is a lot bigger. So I'm excited for that. To have a nice candle lit bath. The peacock. Oh, nice. Watching Vera. Oh, I've been told to watch that. I've seen that a few times. I'm sure they featured that on Gogglebox. I'm sure of it. Vera. Is that the one with, is that the crime one? I think that's a crime one as well. Oh, keep them rolling. I like having Netflix things to binge on. I just watched that Bite Night on Netflix. I'm sure it was called Bite Night. It was a vampire one. And it's got if you're familiar with the Marvels, it's got do you know Natasha from Black Widow? The character Natasha. So in the end game, I don't want to give it away if you've not watched the end game, but she's the red-haired one, and she's alongside the bow and arrow guy. His name evades me. Oh my gosh, I've just been watching Hawkeye. Hawkeye, that's it. She's in it, her younger sister, but you only come across her younger sister in the film's Black Widow. So she plays in it. No, I'm lying. I'm getting my films mixed up now. I have a whip in the Circle of Life, but not worked on it as this weekend I have COVID. So let me think now, I'm getting muggled up. No, Bike Nights didn't have any of them characters in it, sorry. I've just watched Little Women. That had the Black Widow actor who plays Natasha with the red hair. It was her younger sister, the blonder girl in Black Widow, that plays in Little Women alongside Hermione Granger, even though she's not Hermione Granger in real life, but that's her name. And I've just watched that Little Women. I bawled my eyes out. It was a brilliant film. So if you've not watched Little Women on Netflix, go and watch it. I have a whip in Circle of Life, but not worked on it this week as I have COVID. Angela, oh no, I hope you're okay and it's not giving you too much. It's not hit you too bad. Awful COVID. Moving back to saddle. So let us know, Angela, that you're alright and safe and well, and you get over it very, very quickly. I went to copy it into watercolour paper and tried my hand at that. Only dabbled in watercolours when I would work on cards with a rubber stamping. I love experimenting with watercolour. I've just done a video on RT Straws watercolours, which will be coming on my channel soon. They are a fantastic set of pencils, flipping heck, watercolour paints. What's going on with me tonight? So going back to my darkest colour, which was dark chocolate, I'm just going to press on with a little bit of heavy pressure on this bit. I definitely think this paper though in here is very similar to Circle of Life. It's very similar to that, so I think like if you had your hand on it for long it would rub off. Well, corner bathtub, and I'm just 1.6 metres high, so I fit in. Oh, I love a corner bathtub. I remember viewing one house and she had such a gorgeous bathroom that she had the bath that's on the legs. And I was like, oh, you have the bath that I really, really want. It was amazing. But didn't go for that house. Just going back in, hardening my pressure up on here just for a bit more texture. Things Heard and Said is good too. Oh, I'm gonna have to write these down. Let me get a pen. I've got a pen here. So Things Heard and Said. Things Heard and Said. And what was the other one? The murder mystery one. I go back normally and look at the chat. Stay close. I'll check them out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go halfway up. I'm just going to bring in Midnight back. And then I can just darken these things up here. I'm going to go around this ring. That'll cause a shadow. Oh, it's you. Have you got the feet one? Kirsty, you've not shown me this. You're going to have to show me again around your bathroom. I get bathroom envy. Viva's Northumberland Setting Crime series. Yeah, I think I've seen it on Gogglebox. I've not actually watched it, but I remember them all going, oh, this is Viva and we love it. I love Gogglebox though. I'm a big Gogglebox fan. I'm just gently adding in the little shadows that these cause. Again, it should start looking like it's popping off the page a little bit now. When I've coloured it all, I'm just going to see if I'm going to do a background in it. If not, I might not. I might just do like a watercolour background. I need to do a bit of a shadow here. And then a bit of a shadow there. And I don't tend to blend my shadows out. I put a nice harsh edge on them because shadows would cause a harsh edge. You've been and seen the bath. I've seen the bath. Have you seen Heaven? I've not seen Heaven, Deb. No, I don't think so. You're going to have to re-show me, Kirsty, because I can't remember you've got the feet bath, unless I did and I'm just being a bit of a nonce and not remembering. Okay, so hopefully that's looking like it's coming out the page a little bit more now. You have a huge octagon tub. Wow, I need to see that. You're doing okay. That's amazing, Angela. I'm so glad it's not overpowering you, because some people are getting COVID still quite bad, aren't they, and things like that. And, you know, I wish anyone who's got COVID really well and they get through it really good. I mean, I've had a few bits where I've thought I better take a test, but they've always come back up negative. So these are just my knots in the woods that I'm putting in. I'm just going to stop directly on half, because if I do any here, it's just going to rub off when I do the bird. So let me just get my edge back on here. Does anyone watch True Crime Court live trials? The only live trials I've watched is the Judge Rinder ones, but there is I've seen that program advertised where you're actually watching real life trials, as in like murderous ones and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Jamie. You know, I like a bit of wood. I'm going to bring this round that way and then up that way. And then this one can follow on from that. Back. Oh, good evening, Lynn. Dragon Quester Spicer. I love that name. You've not missed that much. I've just literally done this bit, but I have been telling everyone I have got it. The lovely Renee did it on her stream the other day. She set chat to subscribers only, so you can only chat in chat at the minute. If you subscribe to the channel, because we've had so many bots and stuff like that infiltrating people's streams and putting silly comments out that if when Renee set it to subscriber only, they didn't get them, so that was pretty good. So I thought, I think I'll try that. And I've not had any so far, unless this is going to start subscribing, but I very much doubt it. Oh, thank you, B. It's just a very simple one, this one. I do a more in-depth one on my background series on my channel, where I do actual planks of wood and the, you know, that if you chopped it in a circle. I've done both them. They came out absolutely amazing. So if you want to know a more in-depth one, hop on over to that one. So this is back with brown brick. I'm just going to blend out from that. I've been watching the chandelier holders on trial live. Suspect came down with COVID. Trial on hold. Holderson. I thought it was odd that it came up. Everyone will know I'm subscribed, never seen it before. Well, I just thought it's a lot easier than keep trying to find. I know that mods on the channel will and get rid of them and stuff like that, but they're just annoying when they come on. So I just thought, well, if you subscribe to the channel, which most people are, they can chat, but I mean, it works for now, and hopefully by the time I come back to streaming regular again, they'll be gone. I know they comment on your videos after you've uploaded them and stuff like that, but I've never known them to come into the chat. But lately they've been everywhere. Every streams I've been watching, they've been there. So we're going to go back to dragon set, which is saddle, and then blend them in. I keep forgetting about these down here. Oh, I'm going to have to look at this. I'm not into watching trials and stuff like that, although I'd really like to do jury service one day. That would be interesting. I'll just go back to dark chocolate and just deepen these little lines up here. It feels a bit bendy, this lead. I have an earbud and I can hear you. Only half an hour left. Woohoo! Ashley's only got half an hour left to work and she's finished. So what time is it now? So it's 9 o'clock for Ashley. So if I do my private stream a little bit later, then Ashley can be in the stream too. Chat, I mean. In my private stream next week. It's very disturbing. Oh, I would like to do jury service, but I wouldn't like to do it on like a, you know, someone who was being done for murder, or they would really scare me, them ones. And I'd be scared that they'd try and remember who was in the jury and come and kill you. But I have weird thoughts like that when if anyone I know has been called for jury service and I'm like, oh my gosh, what if they know where you live? But I know they tend to make you go out of area for it, but still scary thought. It's 4 p.m. for me right now. 4 p.m. So you finish at 4:30. I might do it at 9 o'clock then next week, so then at least you can be in the last hour or so of chat with us all, can't you? So back with Midnight, and then I'm just going to put the shadows in. Just come down the edge of here. So now the shadows have hit this way, and this time they're going to come over. The shadows are going to all be on this side. So make that go darker there. I'll bring this out a little bit more purely because it's a part of his wing, so it would cast a bigger shadow. What would you love? 3 p.m. for you. So don't forget, if you want to be in my private stream next Friday, you do need to send me a message so I can send you a link to add you to the group. It's a private group on Facebook, and that's where I'll be posting the link to the private stream. So if you want to be on that, you can email me. You can email me at CLAIRE@yahoo.com. Let me just pop that in. I can't see my keyboard, it's further away from the thing. So there's my email, or you can message me on Instagram at CHELLARTE, or on Facebook, or you can join CHELLARTE and Colouring Friends. And if you inbox me from either one of those and tell me that you want to be in the Friday night private stream, you have to be part of the private group, because it's a link that I put into that group for you to be able to press on to join the stream. It's not a public live stream like this. It's still a live stream like this, and I'm going to be colouring chatting, but I won't be particularly saying exactly what I'm doing. It'll just be colouring and having a laugh, and private, so we can talk about what we want. A bit of fun it is. You've sent it on Instagram, Mona. Have I not already added you to the group? I'm not too sure. Hi Dee, how are you? You sent a message on Instagram. So any messages that come through, I'll send you the link, because I'll have to do another temporary link to the group, because the group's private as well. So yeah, it'll just be an anything goes chat, so don't be worried about what you're talking about, because it won't be public ever on YouTube. It's just going to be like how the Patreons do it. It's just like that, only it's not Patreon, it's just a colour and chat. And I'm excited for it. If anyone has sent me a message, I'll get them as soon as I come off live stream and add you. Send you the links. If I do forget, please message me, because I do have a lot going on. So that's the wood. I'm not going to do the other side. If I pull that up now, hopefully it looks like it's coming off the page a bit. So that's the wood part done. I'm going to start on the bird now, and then I'll finish the wood after, because I don't want to rub out what I've done. So I'm going to put them to one side, because that is for the wood and I don't want to forget that. So the bird, let's have a see. I want him more cool brown, so let's have a see what I've got here. I definitely want that colour. I'm going to go with mud on this one. Yes. Is that mud? It might not be mud. No, that's CHOCTONE and HUNTSMAN. Sorry, I'm just having a little play around with the colours, what I want to use on this bird. Yes, I'm going to go with them, I think. It will be fun. You know what I'm like, so we're just not going to have any worries about what anyone talks about or anything like that. What colour's mahogany? I might use that in the flowers, in the feathers. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to start off with dark tan. Trying to think how I want to colour these. I'm just having a think. Can't wait for it, hoping it'll be great fun. I promise to behave. You don't have to even behave. You don't have to behave. That's the whole point of it. You can come along and behave however the heck you like. It will never be live on public. So honestly, it's just going to be one of them streams where we all just have a load of fun. Okay. I'm thinking, do I start with this one? I'm going to start with my dark first. I want to start with my light first, I think. I might change my mind after this one. So I'm using dark tan. I'm just going to do one, and hopefully I'm not out of frame. I should work on monochrome moment pick this weekend. Oh yes, definitely. Lynn, we can't be making promises. We might. It will be able to keep. Okay, so next up was it this one? Yes. I'm going to torch myself here for a little minute, I think. I'm just going to see whether it'll layer up over it okay. If not, I want to keep these feathers quite light. This is Huntsman. So Huntsman, I'm just going to come just from the very top. I might have to go dark to light actually. What day is this stream? It's on zoom in. It's next Friday. Is it the 22nd? Then I'm going to come in with CHOCTONE. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use this, but I want to white tip it as well. So, well, not white tip, but I want it to have kind of like a white middle on that feather. So I'm going to bring snow. I have put it here somewhere because we're allowed to use snow. And I'm going to just rub that into that centre section of that. And then it's going to come down the centre. My dog's having a nice bark. I quite like that. Shell, are you doing BYOB? What's that? Am I alright there? Am I close enough? Someone's like, the dog's upstairs. every time. So don't let the dogs up, and they always come upstairs. Let me just try and smooth the zoom out a little. Is that better? So yeah, I'm going to colour the whole of his wing now with dark tan. Not whole of his wing, each one of these, because I'm going to stick with the light. I like how it's done the light to dark. So each one of these feathers, I'm going to colour all this base one in first. Bring your own beer. Oh! Bring your own bottle, bring your own brew, bring your own drink, bring your own sweets. Bring what you want. I may actually have a wine with me while I'm there. But I don't want that to be a trigger for anyone, so I won't be showing that on screen. But obviously, you can do what you like. You can chat about what you like. I'm not bothered. We can be as crude as we want. We can do what we want. That's what it's about. It's just about having a fun. You probably all get me dirty laughing and snorting, no doubt. No doubt that will be happening. Let the dogs out. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry. Oh, I murder. I've no idea how they even got upstairs, because I shut the door behind me because my son's playing downstairs on his computer, because if I bring my big giant schnauzer up, Milo, and he sits with me, he just sits here crying, and all he'll be doing is going while we're colouring. So I asked him to stay downstairs and take his PlayStation down. So I don't understand how the dogs actually got upstairs. Shots! We do shots, won't do much colouring, but yeah, it's like a Friday night out. Colouring related night out. It's just a bit of fun, a bit of a laugh. Yes, Lynn knows. Lynn just changed your name and didn't tell anyone and start commenting like I did when I changed it to Col. Yeah, you even have me. I'm thinking, who's that? I didn't make a moderator called Col. Oh, dear me. See, normally all these little intricate patterns, I'm like, oh, what do I do? But I'm going with the flow with this. Trying to create something that I think, But if I haven't finished this tonight, I might finish this next Friday on that private stream. Oh, do you love giant schnauzers? Just plain, I drink like twice a year, maybe 3 times, none. But if I do, it's tequila. Oh, tequila. I don't drink very often. I don't drink at home. Unless, like we did at New Year, where I had some drinks in. But other than that, I don't drink at home. I only drink when I go out. So yeah, I might most likely have a brew. But you can all drink whatever you like. No judgment here. Ian calls me Col, so that's fine. I did, I thought, who's that? Who's infiltrated my channel? That's what I thought. Or the YouTube channel, the YouTube gremlins had done something with your name. So next up was Castle from the Dragon set. Looks like it's gone dark. Neither do I. Kirsty, that's never a bigger lie than I've ever heard. I'm just kind of flicking it so it just nicely feathers off. I may ask Emily, I could also put the private stream link in Discord. I could check that out. But like I said, it's not really. It's just more of a chat and laugh for anyone that doesn't want to watch the mouth, what they're saying, things like that. Just a bit of fun. So if you know anyone that wants to join in, they can come and join in. I'll make a rum runner for your stream. A rum runner? What's a rum runner? I need to know what a rum runner is. A rum runner? For these feathers I want to stay predominantly light. I'm losing where I am with these feather things. There's that many close together, I'm like, Tell me more. Tell me more when I come home. The boys won't leave the girls alone. Sorry. Oh dear. She is handsome, she is pretty, she is a belle of Bedford City. Just bear with me for 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. I think my OBS has crashed. So let me just sort it out. If I close it down, I don't know if it'll... Oh, there we go. Just bear with me for 2 seconds, everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. I just had to nip upstairs because I was like, someone's making the right strangest of noises. He was just grunting at his game. I think I'm using the wrong colour. No, I don't think I am, Emma. No, I'm not. I had a bit of a moment then thinking, I may attempt. Okay, what is it? We've made me a rum drink with bananas in it. It's so good. Oh, love that Dancy's Dance Twitter, mums. So it's fruity blackberry, banana coconut drink with a bunch of rum. That sounds good. I may attempt a Bailey's. Depends on how much I'm laughing. I've got Bailey's in. Have I? Yeah, I think I've actually got Bailey's in. So I'm just going over these. I'm just trying to keep my eyes from going wonky because I'm trying to keep where I'm up to with these feathers. Oh, it's stuck in my head that. Tell me more when I go home, the boys would leave the girls alone. She pulled my hair, she pulled my coat, but that's alright till I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's the belle of Belfast today. That's gonna stay in my head all night long. Yee Baileys. Yeah. Let's get biscuits out the cupboard. Okay. Not the ones out the fridge, Kian. Hi Marilyn, how are you? That does sound very interesting, Ashley. I might have to try that out. We're all gonna be right. Piss poor Shell stream and all hours now, Shell. To do a private open mic night, won't I? But I'd have to get multiple streamers in for that. That would be funny, wouldn't it? And then make the song. They have to take a traditional song and make it colouring related. Howdy Leslie, how are you? Are you having better weather in Texas? Hello Catherine, how are you? Yeah, oh I love that. Bit of Lionel Richie. All night long, all night long. Dancing to the beat all night long. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm gonna start me singing now. Gonna be singing here. No, it's cold. Oh no, are you still really bad? Kian. Right, you're going in your bed. Go on in bed. In your bed. Get in. In. Goodbye. My little Vivi's just come upstairs. It's windy, be warm here for a January. So it's meant to be warm in Texas in January. Going to flick out now at the right angle. Sometimes the paper goes ever so slightly funny on here. I don't know if it's just the page, but I think this is the same paper as Circle of Life. If it's not exactly the same, it's very similar. is in his crate. I'm just gonna darken these off at the tip here. Supposed to be colder, but in Texas you never know. Oh no, it's supposed to get 45 below tonight here in the wind. Wow, Mona, I would like shrivel up and freeze if the UK went that cold. I don't think we ever get past -2. May have had -4 in past, that I think is the lowest I've ever seen. I think here in the UK we're not used to hot, and we're not used to freezing cold either. So, and then I used Huntsman. I'm going to try and keep all these in camera and keep my feather this way. It's just a bit hard because that bend in the books there. I tried to flatten out, and I don't really want to rub any of these out, but I'm not going to get the same effect. I was trying to do it from the other side, but I don't think I've got any tracing paper either. I'll just put some of this paper down. Let's try and flick. "45 below" is like cold. Can't wait for Ashley's pictures of all the snow building up. I was fascinated last year when Ashley was driving me all round where she lives and showing me the mounds of like 10-foot snow at the side of the road where they'd been ploughed so they could all drive. I was like, wow. We don't see snow like this in the UK at all. I think the most I've ever seen on the ground is about 5 or 6 inches of tops. Obviously they get more up in the high grounds, up Scotland way and Highlands, right far at the top of the country, but not down where I am. I think we're too much of a dip that we don't actually see. We don't actually see any of the snow really down here. I think Kirsty gets more snow than me on the other side of the mountains. So you're all going to have to tell me what new stuff's coming out. I know Kirby's got a new book coming out because obviously I'm a big Kirby fan, so I know that. He's got a book coming out later in the year. So what does anyone know? What have I been missing out on? I know I'm supposed to inform everybody else, but... And honestly, if there's anyone watching, because I know the Aussies are going to be starting to wake up soon, if anyone lives in the same area where Tammy is and they've got them floods, you know, and my heart goes out to all them people where they've been, the buildings have gone under, them floodplains, it must be hard work to deal with. So next was CHOCTONE. I'm just going to sharpen this a little bit, it's a bit too bulky before. I'm going to start down here. Whoop, I broke my tip. I'm just leaving that little white circle in the middle. Just like a bit of a detail on the tail. We're supposed to get 12 inches of snow on Monday. Wow! 3 to 5 inches of snow for Missouri tonight. Oh, I'd love to see deep snow like that. So would Arlen. But we're just deprived, aren't we, here in the UK? Camilla de Erico is coming out with a cute book. Oh, woohoo! Camilla de Erico bring a new book with dragons. Oh, I love her dragons. Oh, they're absolutely gorgeous, Camilla's dragons. I love her water dragons. Oh, it just crumbled that. Whoops. It's just ruined my page. Not even putting any pressure on, and that just broke. Rub that in with snow. Michelle will just have to do a snow dance. Yeah, the Hannah Carlson will come out in the US. I got the other version because I couldn't wait, but still gonna get the US version too. Oh, I wonder if we can get it from Bocus. If a Hannah Carlson book's out, it's normally out in the UK, isn't it? Before US, I think. Hannah Carlson. To be fair, she's just, I've got 2 of her books and she's just not an artist that I colour. So I don't know if I would actually get her other book. I love seeing other people work in her books, but it's just not something I'm taken with. I just bought Joseph Kattenbang's new book, Mythographic Colour and Discover. Wild Winter. Oh, that sounds interesting. Let me write that down. Let me write that down in my little book of tricks. Where did I put my pen? Just threw it away. What's it called? Mythographic. Mythographic Colour and Discover. Wild Winter. And that was by Joseph Kattenbang. I'll check him out. I've not heard of him before. It's like the Tales from series. She just started more than the first set, I think. The Tales from the Witch's Cottage is my favourite so far. That Witches one, I must admit, was really, really cute and nice, and I was tempted to buy that, and I was like, oh, should I, and then I didn't. But I've just come to the thing now where I don't really want to buy books that I won't colour in, because all they're going to do is just sit on my shelf and never get coloured in. And I have one book, which is Grazia Salvo's book, what I'm too scared to ruin. But I'm going to start colouring. I may start doing PDFs. And I tell people don't be scared of colouring in it, but the book is just that nice. I don't want to ruin it. So I'm using it more like I think I'm going to use it more like a blueprint, a print from it. I'm free. Yes, you're free to do whatever you want any old time. Now drive safely, Ashley. So I've just seen someone's going to get 9 to 12 inches, and believe it when I see it. Where are you, Catherine? Are you in the UK? I always forget where people are from. I got the Wild Winter Mythographic this morning at Walmart. Oh, is it good? I've got a mythographic, but mine's by Fabiana Mine's Mythographic Colour and Discover Frozen Fantasies by Fabiana Attaneso. Is that? If I pronounce that right? Probably not, because I never pronounce anything right. I do need to finish my page, my hourglass as well. I'm going to finish that on video rather than on a live stream. No, I wish it was US Pennsylvania. Oh, you don't wish you want to live in the UK. It's rubbish. It's tiny. It's got a lot of history and it's beautiful in that sense, but it's very small and very boring. Like, you can travel hours and hours and hours on end and end up somewhere else. So with Choctone again, I'm just going to go in between all the little, even though it's broken, I'm going to have to be careful. I love fiddly bits. I'll still be here. Jinx. I can't wait to do that Frozen Fantasies book. So the mythographics are all done by different artists, are they? Hi Della, how are you? They have too many fiddly bits. Marilyn, I'm sure I remember you saying that a while ago about Kirby's. Kirby's has too many fiddly bits. I'm sure it was Marilyn that said that a few years ago when I was on my channel and I was doing Kirby's and was talking about fiddly bits then. See, I don't normally do all these fiddly bits, so it's taken me a while to do just this wing, because there's lots of fiddly bits and this won't stay still. It's a shiny book, so it's moving around on my shiny desk. Shell, what was the surprise today? It was just my surprise stream. I was just surprising everyone by streaming. I said I wasn't going to stream, didn't I? Till after I've moved. So this is my surprise stream, especially for Ashley's hashtag. Monochrome moments. So it was my surprise stream. Surprise pre-birthday stream. I thought it'd be nice to come and celebrate my birthday with all of you guys. I know it's nothing really special, Della, I'm sorry. Surprise is me. It is me on a plate. I went Scotland or Germany in theory. Germany would be nice. Germany's lovely. I've not been, but my husband's got friends there and he showed me pictures of Germany and I'm like, oh, I'd go there. It was me, and now I have 2 of his books. Marilyn. But yeah, his books are definitely, I think I would base this if I had it. Oh look, it's the first time I've done a full page. I did the little Capricorn at the back the other day, purely just for the chat. I just want Huntsman, wherever it's gone from here. Not Huntsman, sorry, Midnight. And I'm just gonna work out here where there'd be a shadow under each of these wings. So this is just a bit of Midnight, and that's just to work out, because they'll be on top of each other. I want you to be able to tell that. Let's give it a bit of depth under there, because we're allowed to use a darker colour. Catherine, what? Happy birthday! Yes, it's my birthday tomorrow, so I just thought, oh, I've got to come and stream with you all. I'm doing a private stream next Friday, which is private. It won't be on. I'm a bit lost with these wings here. I'm just going to stand back in a minute and see if it's giving me the effect. Let's put off that glare. So yeah, that was my surprise. Surprise! It's me! I should have been quicker off the boat with that one. So yeah, like I said, once I've done the private stream, you won't see me for a bit. You'll see me in other people's streams every now and again, but I will have to pack everything away, unfortunately. It's all being packed away. Not really. My husband's working, which is absolutely gutting this weekend. I thought he wasn't working, but he is. So we're gonna hopefully go out for something to eat next weekend when he's off. Other than that, I'm just going out with family for tea. Went out for a nice meal with family, and that's about it really. Doing my normal mum duties. Nothing special. I'm just moving that out the glare because I just want to put a little bit of shadow under these, just to emphasise that it's like one feather on top of another. So thank you. So yes, it'll be my 39th birthday tomorrow. Eek. Eek, I'm nearly 40. Nearly 40. That's scarier than anything. I don't know if I'm ready for the 40s club. Right, I think the wing's looking good there, but then this wing's totally different on the outside. So I'm going to carry on with this wing up here. It's all going to be the same colours. So I'm going to get dark tan back. Packing away stuff. Did I miss something? Oh, and I just found your channel too. Oh, I'm so sorry, Leslie. I will be back. Hopefully we'll get the keys to the new place at the end of, well, I think it's going to be more February. So and then we've got a lot of renovation to do in the new house downstairs, so that's going to take a good couple of months. So I don't think I'll be established and on my desk in the right place in the new house until at least April. So I'll be back in April, so please come and find me. I will add I may do some videos that I'll schedule to, like, one a month or something that I can do before I pack everything away. So I might do some colour alongs that I can schedule to come on the channel, just so it stays a little bit active. But as for live streams and stuff, Friday private live stream will be my last one until I'm settled in the new house. But I'm not going permanently. I'm not going permanently. I will be here. It's just literally I'm going to try and make these shine that way. I literally will be back. I'm not going anywhere as such permanently, but it just has to be. And like I was explaining before, my husband has to have an operation, so he's going to probably likely be down and can't do anything when it comes to moving everything, so I'm going to have to do a lot of things on my own. And Shell, young whippersnapper. As my nan would say, she's an Oden and I'm butter chicken. She used to, I'm talking like she's not here. She still says that to me this day. Every time it's my birthday, she goes, "You're still butter chicken, but I'm an Oden," she says. She's funny. Oh, yeah, it's scary. It feels 2 minutes since I joined the 30s club, and I was like, no, I'm not ready for 30s. And then I've just got ready for 30s, and now I'm moving into my 40s category next year. But the good thing is, that's when I'm hoping to go to the US, go to New York and visit Ashley as well. So that'll be cool. As long as my anxiety will let me get on a plane. I've had 3 39th birthdays. Oh, Brenda Lee. I'm 53, so you can do 40. Not so many aches and pains. Well, that fills me with much better things, because honestly, I feel terrible at 39 some days. Some days I get out of bed and I hobble out my room because the bottom of my foot kills me for some whatever reason. It does my head in. So next up was Huntsman. I'm just going to flick this out a little bit. This is going to look more a bit like her rather than... You could join my channel and stay in touch. Prayers for you and your husband's surgery. Oh, have you got a channel as well, Leslie? I'm going to have to come and have a look. Did you find my channel from the New Year hop, Leslie? Are you colouring or crafty? Crafting or colouring, should I say? Crafty. Making you sound like you're crafty. What book are you working in? I'm working in the Believe... Hold on. Got a few flied off tips. The Believe in Magic. So I did a bit of a flip through not so long ago, and it's a bit blurry, CLAIRE SCULLY. So I'm just doing flicking here, a bit like I do her. I want these to look like shiny folds of feathers. Do our 400 part Kirby colour along and we will be all set for your absence. Well, I've got your Kirby that I'm still working on that's on about foot part 4. That dragon's taking me ages. So that one will definitely be in parts and coming on the channel before, whilst I'm not streaming. So yeah, I will do a few little colour along videos that I can schedule to come on. So you'll still hear me around, just not live. Because my equipment will honestly, I've got that much stuff to pack away. It's all got to go away at some point. My husband's like, just leave it out and just pack it last minute. But if I don't start doing stuff now, it's never gonna get done. And it'll come to it where we'll get the keys for that house and I won't have done what I need to do in this house, and that's what I've said I don't want to do. I want to have this house packed and ready to go, and then I can just work on that other house. So I've just used Huntsman, so I'm going to CHOCTONE, so I'm just going to sharpen it. I'm colouring, but I do craft too. Swing and quilt. Swing. I'm so sorry. Sewing and quilting. I proper read that wrong then. Just started posting on my channel some flip throughs and colouring chats. Oh, lovely. Well, everyone go along and show Leslie some support. I will, if I'm not already subscribed, I will come and subscribe to your channel once I've finished stream, Leslie. It's always nice to find new channels. I know when I did the hop for Mary Aitler, it was amazing. I come across some beautiful, beautiful people and channels doing that hop. And like I said, I won in Janet Nash's channel of this little envelope she made. And she sent me some little bits to help me crafting journey. Which I can't wait to have a go at as well. This is reminding me of like a wicker basket. Like it's made out of wicker. Is there anybody else on after me on a Friday night? It's been that long now since I've streamed on a Friday night. I don't know if anyone follows me. I know Tonya. Does Tonya come on at midnight my time? Just a swinging. Honestly, I just really read that wrong. I'm so sorry. Oh, you only saw it come up for 10 minutes ago. Oh, well, at least YouTube's sharing the love as well. Let's have a see. I'm going to flick these, I think. I'm going to get some CHOCTONE and I'm going to flick these. Trying to do each layer with a different kind of texture. So let's come in with the lighter colour, which is this one, which was dark tan. I'm just going to come in between there with that. I'll try and do something different in these ones in between. I bet I'm covering, you can't see what I'm doing. I know, I don't even know how a red sewing is swinging. How terrible. told you. Shell Arte, Gob on Legs, Slayer of Names, and Breaker of Tips. What's our say? I'm going to go in with Castle on the very ends. I'm just going to go in with a solid colour of that. Miss one there. And then I'm going to use this one. Use Choctone. I'm going to... Where's it gone? I'm going to use Midnight. A nice striking black line down his feather. Sorry, my kids are laughing their head off upstairs. I don't know why I'm saying sorry. Like, I really don't need to say sorry, but it just comes naturally sometimes. Well, I'm so glad you found me anyway. And it's been lovely to meet you, Leslie. You forget sometimes that YouTube every now and again puts it out on the YouTube world, and you get people coming along. Which is really good. I could go to the park and find a swing set and do a video of me swinging if y'all would like to. Moving right along, Shell. Moving right along. Honestly. I don't even know where that came from. Huntsman. So we're going back to the flick again. It's a fiddly bit colouring page, this. It's going to take me absolutely yonks to do all these fiddly bits. And you know me when I like doing realistic colouring, the fiddly bits start to get on my nerves after a bit. So, who's been enabled? Who's going to buy the Believe in Magic book? Not that I'm affiliated in any way making you all buy the book, but I'm just saying. So I'm just going to put a little shadow with Midnight underneath each one of these. This again helps with that 3D effect. So if you do have a channel, you can put 3 green hearts in the chat if you have a channel and you'd like people to come and find you. Pop your link, your green hearts in, and then people can write your names down and come find your channel if they want to. I'm just going to fan this out down here a bit in between these. I think the wing's looking good though. Say these types of fiddly bits do my tree in a little bit. I'm feeling pretty alright with it. Doing pretty well. John Anderson Swinging used to sing that all the time when I was a kid. Yes, Just Being Beth. The lovely Beth started our Share the Love videos, where we pick 10 other channels that we follow or support, whichever way you want to look at it. And it was such a lovely video to do, and the kind words, it just puts in perspective, you know, how much the community appreciates each other, and spreading that love, and just them nice words are just needed sometimes for a lot of people. And it was absolutely lovely of Beth to do that. So I've done mine. I think Tammy's done one. I'm not too sure. I've not seen any others pop up yet. But I've tagged the people in there that I support. What I would love to tag far more other people, but you've got to cap it at some point, and hopefully others will pick up on the ones that haven't been selected. But yes, it was a beautiful thing to do. So I'm just going to pan this out, have a look at how it's looking. Very bird-like. I know it's blurry to you guys, but you're making me blush. Oh, don't worry, Texas. Why does it feel like there's a pencil in my page? Right, let's have a see, because I'm pinching pencils from bits I'm not meant to be pinching. I'm trying to not keep using the same ones for too long, but it's looking like I'm going to have to. So I'm going to come back down, I'm going to do this what looks like a ropey thing here. I'm just going to literally use dark tan again and go the whole way up. In fact, I'm going to do this whole section here. All the way up to the tip, and then I think I'm going to move on and do a feather once I've done these. So then I'm going to come back in with Castle. Try and make sure I'm in frame. So from this corner to the far corner, I'm just going to darken them up, just so the very bottoms are lighter. And then I think once I've done, oh, have I been on 2 hours? I'm going to have to go soon. But it's been lovely having everyone join me tonight and celebrate my birthday with me. Because after all, you are my little colouring family. So you're all just as important. I've got all the way up to the top, got out frame up there. I'm just trying to keep it going. So next up was Huntsman. So yeah, this page I think would, in areas, would benefit from a base layer, or if you can't get enough layers on the page, just put a bit of alcohol marker over the top, clear blender alcohol marker, and hopefully that'll give you a bit more layer room. Well, Beth, I know I'm making you blush, but we definitely was all feeling the love. It was so nice. But I'm so glad that my friend Kirsty introduced me to this book, because honestly, it would be something I would probably have just walked away from in the past. So I'm going to CHOCTONE now, and I'm just doing that very corner. I probably would have walked past it because I see the front thing, too many small bits in that for me. I know I like curvy, but these are small bits. But I never actually picked the book up and looked at the pictures that's inside it. And you're always going to get with a colouring book, you're always going to get a page or a book that's not got every page to your liking. So I just thought, when it come and I actually looked through it, I thought, why did I never pick this book up and look at it properly? So I'm so glad that Kirsty introduced me to this lovely book. And I hope that you're going to be colouring along with this bird, because I know you've got these pages. And pages, not pages. What are they called? Black widow pencils. Honestly, I think I'm losing the plot tonight. Okay, so I'm just going to flick out with these here. Let's try and give it a bit of a feathery look. With all of these. A bit of realism in there, a little bit of. I will be. A 13 times 3 equals 39th birthday. Yes, I will. I'm going to be holding on to these 39th year for as long as I possibly can. And then I'm going to celebrate because I'll be going to New York. And then I'll be going to certain parts of the US to visit my friend. I can't wait to go to New York either. It's been somewhere I've wanted to go for a long time. Ever since I watched Home Alone as a kid and I wanted to see the Rockefeller tree. So I'm just going to come in with this. With Midnight, just for a little bit of... Add a bit of dark ones through there. Have to sharpen it a little bit. I can't believe me Midnight's getting small again. I only just felt like I've only just changed it. And flash some Midnight through that feather as well, just to break up that brown. Some little sprigs of that. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. There we go. I've sung to myself. How sad. Okay, so that's one very tricky fiddly bit wing done. I think I might quickly do a feather. And then I think I might do the rest on camera. There's a colour along that I can upload up. And then I will love you and leave you all, I think. So let's just bring this down. Let's have a look what colours I've got left in my box of browns. I definitely want to do like a glow with that olive brown. In the background, and I think coupled with, let me just have a look what this tone's like. No, we'll definitely want that and Foxy Brown, because these are more orangey. I'm going to do the feather that colour. A bit of that. I'm just trying to see what colours I'll go with. Ooh. Rattlesnake. Oh, that's really orange. It's more of an orange. I can't use that. That's cheating. Not a brown at all. Oh, so that'll go with that. That's good. So I'll just use them too, I think. Maybe I really want some of these. Sorry, I'm just playing for a second here. No, definitely not them colours. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. That needs to go on that back. So I'm going to use them for the background thing I'm doing. So if I put them under here, I'll do that. Sorry, I'm trying to run away. So you know what I'm like for singing? It just comes out. It's just like blurp. Okay, let me just get these in order. Looks like my darkest. And next darkest. So it goes up there. Okay, so I'm going to start off with Tarantula. It's just literally going to fade into the other colours. Ashley, did you say Shell could use all these pencils? She's cheating. Oh, thank you, Della. I'm not cheating. She said I could use every brown in my set. And it's going to be all brown. I hope. I don't think I got that bit wrong. What am I doing? I'm using the wrong colour. I'm getting myself all muddled up here now. Just a sec. Just use Tarantula, haven't I? Is that my darkie? Now I've got myself all muggled up. Tarantula was my darkest. Then Cinnamon. Then Rusty. Yes. Then Foxy Brown. Okay. I'm meant to be using Cinnamon. So it's Cinnamon now. I've jumped onto the wrong one there. I am allowed to use it. There are different colours of browns. Make sure you say the colour if I'm following. I'm saying them out. This one's Cinnamon, the last one was Tarantula. I'm going to be doing it all again anyway on that other side, so don't worry. And then next was Rust. Rust, and just flicking that to the ends. I'm not doing anything major, I'm just literally blending it out. And then lastly, it doesn't look much different on there actually, Foxy Brown. I'm going to go over it with another layer in a second. Just looks all the same colour on there. I have been saying the colours. I think I've been saying the colours all the way through. I think. I'm going to go back now. I've just broke it off in my pencil sharpener. Oh no. I don't think my Black Widows like my M&R. So I'm going back to Tarantula. I'm going to go in between some of them, really darkening that up. Whoops, that flew, that actually. I've been saying them. Woohoo! At least I've been saying them. I did think I had. So I'm skipping every other one on this bit here. I'm just going to borrow what am I going to borrow? CHOCTONE, just for a bit of a different tone in between them two. The rest of the colours are going to be the same. I just wanted to add a bit of something something. It's the colour challenge. Any shade, tint or tone. You can use any brown pencils, but only brown pencils. You can use any coloured pencil though. I think Ash is just referring to me using brown here, but you can use any colour shade you choose. So if you wanted to do all teal, you could, but it had to be all shades of teal. So next up was cinnamon, and this is going on all of them. And I'm just flicking that in these mid-sections. And then once I've finished this feather, I'm going to get off, I think. Next up was Rusty. Whoops. It's quite a gorgeous orangey brown. You were supposed to say no. Oh dear me. Plan foiled there, Kirsty. Foxy brown. That's just going to give me a nice little soft tone on them edges. I don't know why it looks that colour on screen. It really isn't that colour in real life. This camera is going to get ditched before I come back to live streaming. I'm going to get another camera, I think. I think it's got old, or it's getting old. So on this side I'm going to start with CHOCTONE on every other one. Hi Kristen, how are you? So then next was cinnamon. I'm going to do that in here. I want this side to be darker than that other side. Honestly, if you're following along at home, you'll see the tones of browns that I'm seeing. It doesn't look all one colour. Should I get metallic acrylic paints or the paint pen stroke markers? I love my markers, my acrylic paint markers, but I also like getting my tubes of acrylic paint out. You have to be careful how you store the acrylic paint markers, I think, for longevity reasons, because I think I might have messed mine up because I've not had them stored properly. So next up was not rusty, which is it? Was not that? I think I've missed tarantula right on this one. Then rusty. That goes all the way along these. These ones that are little, I'll only fit a bit of rusty on. They'll fit quite a bit on here. And then we're going to go in with Foxy Brown and give me a nice little soft edge. And then I'm going to come in with Midnight and just this very edge here. I'm just going to shadow that out. Same on this bit, and then same with the run along here. And then I'm going to come under here a little bit. Hopefully that just gives that illusion that that's kind of tucked away. What song? It depends on what part. Hold on. Sorry Kirsty, I don't have audio again. Joe just picked up his daughter and they have music on. Oh, hi Jeremy! Oh, I'm glad you're alright, Kristen. So I'll just put a little tiny line of Midnight here, just ever so slightly, and then when I do that, stem pops out. Whoops. Put some CHOCTONE on some of these. CHOCTONE, cinnamon, then rusty, What song are we singing? And then I've got a bit of Foxy Brown. I wonder if I pick my camera up whether it'll show them tones, because honestly it looks... Let's see if I can get the colour of it up on my camera and then show you through the camera. That works. So it's not showing any colour up there, but again it's not doing it on my phone either. Why is it doing that? It's just doing the same. I thought it might have shown the different tones, but I think it's just showing it the same. I'll try and take it out the light. Could be the light. The different tones in the flowers, because I want them to stay. Obviously it's not, they're all going to be brown, aren't they? But yeah, I think that is call that stream for tonight. I will finish it all off on oh gosh, my stomach's not happy. I will finish it all off on a colour along video. What I might do is do it as one full video and pull off the, download it and add this as a speed colouring bit, if that helps people. I'm just trying to get it to focus. There we go. So yeah, I think she's going to look beautiful when she's done, and then I'm going to use these colours, which I'll show you the little thing before I go, the little swatchy McDotchy. I'm going to try and do, I want to recreate a sunset, but obviously we're limited to colours. I'm going to check what it, oh no, that's too dark. Was it these colours I pulled away? I think it was. So then, just try and add this in. Yeah, it was this colour. Next. I think, watch it, bit wrong one now. Well, this is going to be on the inside behind the bird, but I'm going to do more of this colour. Into this. I think I should have done that next. Let me start this again. Right, I'm going to start it here because I think I had the wrong colours. So I've got this colour, then this colour. Yeah, that was it. Then this colour. Into this colour. Into this, which I'll tell you which they are in order in a second. And that'd just be for the very edge, really. This really dark colour. Obviously when it's built up it'll be a really lovely tone. So it'll be made up of olive brown, mahogany, negra and mud. And that's going to be hopefully in there, but I'm going to do it predominantly olive brown, majority of it, and then I'm going to do the blend up towards here. So that's what the back of it's going to look like, and I think I'm just going to do the very inside of it. I don't think I'm going to do, I think I might black out the back of it with acrylic paint, but yeah, I want to keep these little combinations here. So for the colours used just in the bird, for this, the bird, just to recap, is, just get it in order. Where have we gone? Where's CHOCTONE? Oh, here. So for the bird, just to recap, we used dark tan, castle, huntsman and CHOCTONE. That was in the bird. This helps me as well though. The wood itself was Midnight, Brown Brick, Dark Chocolate and Saddle. That was the wood around the edge. And then obviously the little feather down here. And there were Foxy Brown, Tarantula, Cinnamon and Rusty with some Choctone. So I will write them all down. I've got them all in my little sets here. I'll write them all down so I know what I'm doing. So the bird will be this colour, the feathers will be this colour, the wood. And then it's going to have that like sunset brown background and a black background from acrylic paint. So I do hope you've enjoyed having a little bit of a colour and chat with me. So this will be my actual last live stream live. Don't forget, if anyone wants to be in the private stream on next Friday night, 8 PM UK time, please either join Charlotte and Colouring Friends. Links will be put in the description. If I don't think I've done them already, but I will put the links in the description. You can either send me an inbox on Instagram, send me an inbox on Facebook, or join Charlotte and Colouring Friends. If you do that, you can send me a message and I will send you the link to the group where the private stream will be held. It's going to be on YouTube, but I'll be putting the link in the private stream group. So if you want to be part of that, please don't forget to send me a message, and I will double check with Emily if I can put it in Discord, if you're on the Emily and Belinda's Discord. But thank you very much, and thank you for joining me. And I am going to have a lovely birthday tomorrow. I just can't wait to go and have food. I just love eating out. And you're all very welcome. Thank you for spending just a little bit of time with me, and I will see you all soon in everybody else's streams. Mwah! Much love to each and every one of you. Goodbye.